stage here where I can start to do a little bit of painting or prepping for paint. Everything that I used the glues on, especially the impasto, is perfectly adhered, and I'm quite pleased with how that worked out. So even this with the tacky glue, it is on there very solid. So now what I want to do is I'm going to start here because this is one of the points that I still want it to turn, but it's kind of ugly. And I tried to get some glue to dry, and I did use the heat tool just for a second, and it kind of melted it a little bit. It just made it soft. It didn't really hurt it in any way, and it is steampunk, so if it's not exactly perfect, it's okay. So it kind of got a little off, a little crooked, but that's okay. I mean, it's not going to be played with or used or whatever. It's just going to be there to look cool. So my thought was that, see that just kind of moved away from there. It's okay. My thought was to put this chain on here and just kind of, I'm going to have to feed it through because this part doesn't move, just this part moves. I used some bead caps on the end here. When that happened, I lost the integrity of what I had, but actually I like this much better, so it all worked out in the end. I just used some silver bead caps on the end here to, um, with the impasto gel medium, to stick this to the rod that I put in and make it kind of look like hubcaps. So I really like the way that turned out. Okay, so what I want to do first is I'm going to put a little bit of black gesso on here, just so that it's kind of all one color. I guess I should just go ahead and take that off and leave it off. So, I'm just going to throw that piece away. I know a lot of people keep it, but it's really a pain in the neck, especially when it starts to dry around the edges and stuff. So I think I'm just going to clean that up when I'm done. Just call it a day. You know, it's all personal preference. Everybody has their own way of doing things. This doesn't work for me. So. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead and put gesso on this part. So I want it all to be the same color. The gray is totally uninteresting because it's just flat plastic gray. So I'm going to spruce it up a little bit. And by putting the gesso on there, I know that my Arteza metallics will work out. I had originally thought about doing nail polish. I have a ton of nail polish, and I had originally thought about using nail polish on it, but apparently that will melt the plastic. So I guess if you're using a spray, you can do it lightly, but I'm not spraying it. Normally these kits are airbrushed, or they use a can spray, but it's just not. I'm still going to do it. I'm sure I could get my dear hubby to do it for me, but this is something I want to do myself, and I want to make it. I just want to make it this way. No real reason, just want to make it this way. Like I said, I'm sure he would paint it for me if I asked him to, but I'm still not sure what color I'm painting. It's just going to go as it goes. I mean, I might do the whole thing black and then just do all metallics over it. See, that looks good already to me. That looks perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and go around and use the gesso as a base coat, just like you would if you were doing it normally with any other paint. But I think the gesso is going to do the trick. I mean, because it really adheres to almost anything, so I think we're good. Alright, so I don't think you want to watch me hand paint this entire piece, so I'm going to put you on hold while I finish up, and then we'll see what it looks like completed, and then we'll make some decisions from there. You see, I'm just going very lightly with it. As long as it's covered, it's good. And that's going to be how I'm going to do it. I might do the red too, because it isn't really what I'm looking for. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm super excited about this. I did the entire thing in black, except for the gears. Wow. Oh, I see I missed a spot. That's okay. I'll get it. But I just wanted to show you this while I let it dry. But anyway, that's pretty much I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Not sure how I missed that piece, but I'm going to do that real quick and let this dry, and then I'll be back. Okay, I just went ahead and touched those little spots up. I've taken 14 inches of chain. It's an estimate. I don't know that's what I need, but this is what I'm going to do. It's still not completely dry, but I'm not going to mess with anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. When I showed this, how I painted it and everything, I didn't have my microphone on. I apologize, but it's okay. You didn't miss anything. I just explained, that I decided to do it all in black, and I really like how it looks. So I'm going to just add some across here. I'm hoping this will be enough. I don't want it all completely tight, and I don't want it glued all the way on the bottom because then I have to handle it too much. So let's see, which way do I want to go first? I think I'm going to go down here. Okay. This is going to be tedious for sure, but this is what I want on there. And I have to make sure it doesn't get caught on that little tail. There we go. So I just want to get that I just want to show you what I want to do, and then I can complete it off camera because then I can get my head in the way. I can't do it this way. So alright, here we go. So that is there. Yeah, that little tail. There we go. I think that'll work now. So what I want to do now is just go ahead and make this flatten out. There we go. I think I got it now. Alright, let's get that on there. Just like that. And I don't want it like real tight. I think it would be cool if it had a little bit of play in it. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish here without... It may not work, but that's what we do. We experiment with things to see how it's going to go. Okay, I'm going to set that down. Okay, this should be interesting. Guess I could have used a thinner chain. It wouldn't have been this difficult. So what I want to do is get this one up here. Actually, I'll take a piece of wire. And then what I can do is just feed it up through the bottom. Feed it up, take it off, feed it up, take it off. Okay, maybe. Alright, so then I can stick that up there. Okay, just like that. And if you get some of the gel medium on the chain, that's okay, it won't hurt anything. That looks pretty good. Okay. Let's get that back up there. Oh, no, no, no. Don't want it going that way. Oh, let go of it. Haha. Okay, let's. And you got to be so careful that you don't pull something off, because it's not, you know, totally cured yet. It's a little dry to work with, but not. See, that piece came off because I pulled too hard. But I can continue, you know, I can get it back on there. That's not a big deal. Okay. It just had a little dot of glue there, and it wasn't enough, which is fine. You know, this will all work out. I know it will. Boy. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm a little fumbly. There we go. We got it. So I'm just going to go back through and just loosely go back over it like that. And I might let that dangle, I don't know. Maybe not. Let's just see if I can scooch this over. Scooch it over just a little bit. All right. So what I might do is just cut that off right there and just kind of let that dangle. It's kind of looking pretty good. I kind of like the way that looks. So let's glue that piece right there. Just like that. And this will all dry clear. This piece needs a tad.
I mean, it doesn't have much holding it, that's for sure. But that'll work. And it'll be clear, you won't see it. Okay, let me get this. Okay, that'll go. That'll sit like that. And then I'm going, because this will be going in that direction. So I could actually leave that and drag something, but I'm not feeling it. I'll just go to right there and just leave it. And then if I decide to drag something, I can. So that'll be just a design thing. Yeah, so it's just kind of hanging there, just like that. And I like that. It gives it some movement, and it's not, see, just got a little bit of movement. Okay, so that's it for this part. I am going to let it dry now, because this here needs to dry, and the paint needs to dry, or the gesso, so that I can paint over the top of it. It is definitely not ready. So I will be back when it is, and we'll go ahead and decorate some more. So I'm going to hold it up so you can see. How cool is that? And I like that that dangles. So when this is in action, unfortunately I couldn't get these to work. It had little plastic wheels and I didn't like them, so I preferred the gears, but they don't move. And that's okay too. But this moves. It's a little wobbly, but it's okay. I mean, it's supposed to be like a, gyro directional thing. Or at least that's what it is in my mind. Okay, we'll be back when it's dry. Thanks for watching.